Thank you so much, Derek. As the weather gets colder, you just heard Derek talking about it, finding a warm place to stay becomes more and more important. But a community activist, my man sitting right there, is always doing something for the community. Zeke Williams is here to talk about New Era Detroit. But you always seem so busy to me, man. You're doing such good things.
Man, I appreciate it. You know, we try to stay busy. It's so much work to be done, you know, honestly, you know. So try to keep ourselves real busy and focus on the things we need to, you know.
Yeah. What initiative are you talking about today? What are we focusing on?
So this is our third annual Hotels for the Homeless, and every Black Friday for the past 3 years, we rent out a hotel and we, you know, get people who living on the street, and we place them inside a hotel room for the weekend, and not only just getting them off the streets for the weekend, but really working to provide long-term services for them. So, you know, housing resources, job resources, mental health. You know, we got beauticians coming in, barbers coming in. You know, substance abuse and things of that nature. Just really working to, you know, work with people that is living on the streets and get them off the streets permanently. That's the goal.
And I like, a round of applause. I don't know if you can hear it right now.
We appreciate it. Really
but, you know, when you think about New Era Detroit, people might not associate taking care of the homeless with your organization, but it's absolutely a part of making the city better for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. And we such a versatile organization. We got 17 different programs. While a lot of organizations kind of key in and focus on maybe one particular thing, we touch everything throughout the year. So, you know, our goal is just to make these type of things a lifestyle. So these are things that we should be doing, especially during certain times of the year. And we put key focus in on certain situations. So, you know, we are very versatile. We handle a lot of different situations. So for us, it's just making sure that we doing our part and playing our role.
Do you see the progress that you're making? I wonder if on a national scale, when these reports come out and Detroit is still somewhere on the list in terms of crime or other people's perception of the city, but you know that your organization is out there night after night, you know, doing event after event. Are you seeing the impact of your work?
Yeah, I'm a big energy person, and you know, I'm visual, I'm hands-on. So, you know, while numbers may say certain things, but you know, we can tell that we're having a big impact and influence on the shift that's going on, a cultural shift that's going on in the city of Detroit, not just here, but, you know, nationally. You know, we have to be able to put energy into the things that we really want to change in our community, and that's what we focus in on, making it a lifestyle and not just an event. You know, we can be real eventful at times. You know, holiday come around, event, let's do something. Event, you know, holiday event, let's do something. But we really want to focus in on, you know, making this a lifestyle and getting people to buy into putting back in to our communities and our culture on a day in and day out basis.
For how long you guys been around?
Next year we'll be celebrating our 10th year anniversary. So
Did you ever think, or maybe I'll shift the question a little, with the hotels for the homeless, what was the one, when you said we got to do this, what sparked that idea where you said, you know, we got to step into this right now?
Just seeing people outside in the cold. You know, you see all of this. We live in the country to where everything is about money, money, money. And so many people talk about money, we want to flash this, we want to do this. And you see, we talk about how much billions a celebrity got. And, you know, we literally got people that's living on the streets. And kids, too. A lot of kids, people don't, you know, really put that correlation in. If there are people that's living on the streets, 9 times out of 10, it's a possibility that they have children. So we got kids that's living on the streets, and we out here talking about billionaires and millionaires. So for us, it's like, let's put some focus in on people who really need that focus. And if we can do it, we know those people with them big banks and them big dollars, we showing people that it can be done. So
Quincy and Audio, hit him with another round of applause, please. Can you just hit him with another round of applause?
And we have up here on the screen now, just for folks who want to help you in some way, tell us where and how we can do that.
Yep, so you can go to Cash App or PayPal. Also, tomorrow we're having a clothes drive, so we will be, you know, asking people to bring in new or very gently used clothes and drop them off between the hours of 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. To our resource center, and that's on 10 19010 Schoolcraft. So 19010 Schoolcraft. We'll be there between the hours of 11 a.m. and 5 p.m.
You see the number right there on the screen, 313-466-4377.
If you want to register for a room, that's the phone number you call.
Yes,
We'll put this on our website as well, fox2detroit.com. It's very important information.
Absolutely. Keep coming in, man. Tell us what you're doing. We appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, all right. Zeke, my man. We'll be right back.